What's up, everybody? Fuck. Getting over a cold. I am shooting this video from the future. When I originally started this whole journey of the awareness tour for Modern Day Pathfinders and this 3.5-4 year trip of taking the Airstream on the road, I originally how do I say this? Like, I've been shooting footage for the last 2 years, and I made the first 3 episodes so that I knew that I could make the episode, so that I knew that I could do it, that I could learn the skill and I could make it to a point where I felt good about it. Like, the way I do things is I need to be confident in what I'm doing. I need to be confident that I can do what I say that I can do. And so it's part of why you don't see any social media stuff from us, because in the beginning I knew I would have to do it, so I just did it. Like, I did the podcast, The Grind of a Dreamer. That's our podcast. I did those enough to know that I could do it. But once I knew I could do it, I stopped doing them because I still had other things I had to do to get Modern Day Pathfinders off the ground. And so when I first started the plans for this YouTube channel, Painted on the Road, and doing the tour and taking the Airstream on the road, I made the first 3 episodes and posted them so that I knew that I could do it and that it would all work. And then after that, I just videoed everything. We've got a backlog of footage and content that we've been shooting for the last 2 years. Like I'm saying, I'm 2 years in the future, and I guess this video is meant to explain and apologize, because the next video was supposed to be kind of like a tour of my place in Tucson. I had a 3-bedroom house in Tucson, downtown Tucson, with a backyard where I could do, my building projects, and a front yard where I could chill out and hang out in the hammock and enjoy the sunrise. Shot that video on one of the first cameras that I bought for this whole endeavor. I have been trying for the last year and a half to get that footage off of that camera, and it's these glasses, this glasses camera that has a camera in the middle of it. And I did the tour, I shot all the footage on them, and I cannot get that footage off of that camera. I have tried so many fucking times in so many different ways. I've been to the Data Doctor and the Geek Squad and the fucking every little computer thing that I could go to, because I'm not technologically savvy. And we're at the point now where it's been holding us back so long that I can't keep trying to fix this one little issue. We gotta just put it in a drawer and move forward. And so I'm making this video to let you know, because ideally what I wanted to do is shoot the footage of my place in Tucson so that you would see. I had a dope 3-bedroom house that I was living in, loving life. I was driving my dream truck, the truck that I had wanted since I was 15, 16 years old. And it was my daily driver. I was living my dream life, working in my dream job, just for me personally, as an individual, I was living my dreams on almost every single level and just continuing to rack them up. And it got to the point where we had to make a shift. It was time to put Modern Day Pathfinders in the driver's seat. It was time to make Modern Day Pathfinders the number 1 priority instead of the number 2 priority. And in doing so, I literally had to sell everything, and anything that I couldn't sell basically put on the street and give away, and change my trajectory, change my path, change everything that's going on. You know, I had to sell the dream truck and I had to buy the truck that I have now. You know, I had to pack everything up and keep what would be used and then get rid of what is no longer of use. I wanted to make the video so you could see, because I wanted you to see the whole journey. I wanted you to see from the beginning where I was comfortable and enjoying life and doing my things, to sacrificing everything and going on the road, and then you could see the climb of the journey of where we started and where we ended and what happened in between. Like, that was what I was hoping to capture and what I've been hoping to capture. And something that I have learned in my experience, in my travels, is you make a lot of mistakes in the beginning. Like when you're setting out in pursuit of a dream, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes in the beginning, because the beginning part, you're just figuring it out. You're figuring out how you're gonna do it. You're figuring out what you need to do it. You're figuring out how you as an individual human being are gonna react to it all. And you're also figuring out all the lessons that you're gonna learn along the way, because you will not be the same at the end of it. You will continually grow and continually learn new things and continually be stepping out of your comfort zone. Like, I'm not a cameraman. I'm a firefighter. Like, that's what I am. That is my career. That is my profession. Like, that is what I have invested most of my time and energy into doing. And so when we first started, like, I bought these glass cameras because I wanted a camera that didn't like advertise that we're fucking making a YouTube channel. Like, I wanted something that was low profile, low key. Like, I like to fly under the radar. I'm not trying to draw attention to me when I'm doing stuff. And so that's why I got them. And like, as we're seeing right now, like, that was a mistake, because some vital footage that I needed, I no longer have. And I can't go back in time and recreate that. I just have to sit here and tell you the story. In the beginning, you're going to make mistakes. You learn from them and you adapt. Like, that's how it works. Like, the really good people are constantly just like learning and adapting, learning and adapting, learning and adapting. And they're continuing to move down their path. Like, those are the very successful people that can reach those high levels and are still in that like beginner mindset where they're learning and adapting, learning and adapting. And so whatever you're working on, wherever you're trying to go, like, know that in the beginning, you're going to make mistakes and you're going to grow from that. You're going to learn from that. And that's okay. That's part of the process. Like, don't let those mistakes break you down, because that's exactly how it works. Like, I was thinking about it the other day and I was like, man, if I could go back, like, I'd do this different, I'd do that different, I'd do that different, I'd do that different. I mean, there's so much that I would do different. But the only reason that I know that is because I went through and lived it all. I went through and experienced it and fucking like figured it out. You know, it's easy after you've figured out the problem or the objective or whatever it is, after you figured out, it's easy to fucking be like, oh yeah, we probably should have done it this way. It's like, yeah, because you know how to do it. You fucking learned how to do it. You solved the problem. You figured it out. Kind of where we're at. Sorry it's not as exciting as a tour of my humble abode in Tucson. And I'm sorry that I messed up and got the wrong camera. Modern Day Pathfinders. That's what this whole thing is about. Painted on the Road is Modern Day Pathfinders YouTube channel. The Grind of a Dreamer is Modern Day Pathfinders podcast. Ideally, with Painted on the Road, we're going to focus on just being the example. We're making dream achievement videos, ideally with us, with our members, but also with you. If you got a dream that you want to achieve, hit us up in the comments below. Let us know what it is and let us know where you're at, and we'll reach out. We're on a US tour right now, so we're all over the US. So hit us up. Like we could be in your hometown next week and you not even know it. So whatever the dream is, wherever you're at, hit us up in the comments below and we'll reach out. We also are going to do fear or circle expanding, fear facing episodes where we as individuals go out and face our own fears. But we also want to face fears with you. So just like the dream, if you got a fear that you want to face and you want us to come and show up and face the fear with you, hit us up in the comments below. Let us know what the fear is and where you're at. I'm Leif, 2 years from the future, and there is a lot of things that happened between where you're at and where I'm at right now. So I would say subscribe, stay tuned. And if you're not a member of Modern Day Pathfinders yet, moderndaypathfinder.com. There's probably a link somewhere in the things below. Still not a pro at this, but go to the website, sign up. We are an accountability organization for dreamers. We have a Dream Accountability Network where you can keep track of everything. We have a Dream Achievement Program where the first 4 weeks are all about figuring out what it is you want to do next. And then the second 4 weeks are then about figuring out how it is you're going to get there. Once you do that, we have a Dream Accountability Program where you call us and ask us to hold you accountable to these goals and dreams that you created. Once you do that, we take the Michael Jordan approach by any means necessary. I'm not going to tell you all those because it's a long video already, but we also have a Dream Investment Program where we invest 50% of our profits back in our members every year. We also do a scholarship where we basically cover the fees for anybody who does not have the financial resources to pay our monthly membership fee. We are a membership-based organization. We provide dream accountability and achievement resources for individuals. People pay a membership fee every month to be a part of our organization. Our whole idea, our whole dream as an organization is to help 10 million individual dreams become reality. Our thought is if we can help 10 million, each one of those will be a microcosm. And if we can just do it enough, that microcosm could have a macro effect. You know, the whole pebble in the pond idea. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. This is, us. So moderndaypathfinder.com. Check us out. On that note, this is probably good enough. Let's see. I'm going to watch it now. You guys have a good one. Deuces.